Hello again. This is Carl with another riveting review. Today, on the way home, I stopped by the gas station to get some petroleum to fill up my car. And I ran across this gem right here, the Lay's Air Pops. Apparently, they're a substitute for Lay's regular potato crisps. And the first thing I notice about these things is on the cover, it says 55% less fat. I'm always looking to trim fat any way I can. So I then get them. They're $2.99 a bag, which isn't too bad. And it's just regular potato chip price, I guess. And on the back it says product comparison. You probably can't see it terribly, but it's right up there in the left-hand corner of your screen. Well, not really corner, but you know, it's on the left-hand side of your screen. And it says product comparison per 1 ounce serving. Now in this 1 ounce serving, straighten up here. So, Lay's Air Pops, barbecue flavored air pop chips, crisps rather, crisps. You know, 4 grams of fat, 120 units of calories, and 100% of the taste. Under that it says regular potato chips. It says 10 grams of fat, 160 units of calories, and 100% of the taste. My first question would be, why are they both 100% of the taste? I mean, if these are just as good as Lay's, you know, why is it, you know, why am I buying Lay's, you know, who are far worse than these things in terms of nutritional value, but still 100% of the taste? You know, I don't really get that, so regardless, I guess I'll give them a try, though. I mean, it just kind of caught my eye a little bit, because I've never seen these air pops. Apparently, they're circular from the image here. So I'll give them a shot. Ooh, that is good. Tonight, what we're having is American Honey. It's from Wild Turkey. I'm partial to Wild Turkey brand in a little bit. They come up with some creative stuff. You know, the spiced varietal that I've had a couple of nights ago was in I believe the Wendy's review. It might have been the barbecue pork sandwich from BBQ review that I kind of miffed a little bit. This is good. It tastes exactly like waffles. I don't know if you've ever had a really crisp golden waffle that was right off the waffle maker with some, not necessarily maple syrup, but just, you know, some honey. You know, some honey on that waffle. Or honestly, I don't really know anybody who puts honey on their waffles, but if you were to put honey on your waffles, this is kind of what it would taste like, in my opinion. So with that, I'd say this is pretty good. It's only 70 proof, I think. Bottles in the other room, per usual. You know, I don't want to advertise alcohol to the younger crowd that may be watching Uncle Carl here. You know, we like to keep it spicy, but not that spicy, you know, if you know what I mean. So there's that. Pretty good. It's a good holiday drink, and so 'tis the season. I thought I'd you know, switch it up a little bit from a regular bourbon to something maybe made by a bourbon company, but not necessarily packs a punch as bourbon, but good nonetheless. So let's open these up and see if they're as good as regular Lay's potato chips. That's what I'm going to judge them against, I guess. First thing I notice is that per usual, per every potato chip bag, it's only, you know, one third of the way full. Air takes as much as everything else in this thing, and as advertised, they're semicircular. not even semicircular. They're actually completely a circle. I mean, this is probably a better circle than I can draw on a piece of paper. I mean, I wouldn't test that if I were you, but I think that this is a very good circle. So it doesn't look well formed. It looks a little bit artificial to me. So we'll taste it out and see what's going on here. Taste another one. Well, as potato chips are, or crisp, whatever these things are, I mean, you can try to grab one, you grab a couple, so. Well, taste, I guess my first comment is it does taste like Lay's barbecue potato chips. I mean, it has the same seasoning on it. I'm guessing, I'm hoping, because it does taste very similar to that. It is crispy, very, very crunchy, which I guess I'm looking for in a potato chip. It's not as greasy, which I'd imagine so with 55% less the fat. Obviously, it's not made with as much fat. So, and you know, caloric intake from fat from the back, it looks like it's I don't know what these things are made from, but it doesn't look like they're made in the typical classical potato chip fashion. You know, it's not a sliced potato put in the, you know, fryer, sliced very thin, and then put barbecue seasoning all over it. It looks like these things are made with, I'm sure you've had it before, but the best way to describe it is these are pre-formed crisps. Ugh. Again, I'm speaking terribly tonight, but you know, it looks like they're formed from a, you know, like potato flakes. You know, you get those instant mashed potato things. You know, they come with those pre-formed flakes. It looks like they're smashed together and just formed in a perfect circle, and that's kind of what this is right here. So. But I have to say, you know, like pairing it with this honey here, and it really is very good. I mean, this is just like liquid honey. That's a very high rating, you know. I mean, it's can't put a number on it, but it's going to be pretty high. I mean, it's very drinkable, very drinkable. But these air pops here, you know, I mean, they taste exactly from the tip of the tongue, you know, when you put it on your tongue, and you know, you're not really looking for like a emulsifying fatty flavor that you get from a potato chip, you know. You're looking for just kind of a, you know, barbecue flavor, which this has, obviously. It's the same thing. For 55% less the fat, and, you know, my math is pretty bad here, but it looks like 25%, you know, 160 to 120. It's 40 grams, or units, rather. Calories are measured in a godforsaken unit, I guess, that I do not know at this moment. But that's, you know, 25% less. I can do that math in my head at this moment. So it's 25% less the calories. So it's is it worth the 25% drop and 55% drop in fat? Absolutely, no question about it. So if I'm judging this with the regular Lay's barbecue potato chips, I'd say this is a pretty fair grade. You know, overall, in the terms of snackiness, is it up there? No, not at all. Lay's isn't up there at all, to be honest with you. You know, Lay's at best gets a 7. You know, Lay's barbecue potato chips gets a 7 at best. These get a 7.12. So, I mean, it goes a little bit down, you know, but again, this is a different kind of venue for Uncle Karl's here, you know, Uncle Spicy Karl. It's a different kind of breed of potato chip. So again, it's not too bad. 7.12 is fair, and it's a good fulfilling snack. Maybe, I mean, maybe it's full of air. That's why it's called an air pop. I'm not 100% sure. I guess we'll find out. I've only had, 7 potato chip or potato crisps rather. I keep messing that up tonight. I don't know why. Just 2 nights in a row, just not very, very on point with my syntax. But 7.12 is a fair grade. I recommend it to anybody who just kind of wants a break from regular barbecue potato chips. It's good enough to where you can eat them and be satisfied with a crunchy fulfillness. Fulfillment is okay. It doesn't fill you up like any snack would, but it's good enough to where it's okay. So I give it that, and this is a quick review tonight. Maybe not quick in terms of time, but I like them. They're not too bad. So I give it that, and that's about it tonight. So we give you that, and again, this is Uncle Karl, also known as you know what. And so we'll see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.